So hello and welcome to this Adobe Animate tutorial, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can get with the JavaScript stage width and stage height and how you can use it. So right now I am in the Adobe Animate and I am going to choose width and height to be 500 by 500. You can choose anything, but if you would like to follow along exactly, you can go with the same numbers. I want to be in HTML5 canvas and I'm just going to click create. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go to the layer 1. If I want, I can double click and I can rename this to be code. And I will go to the first frame, I will right click and I'm going to choose actions, and very simply I am going to type console.log, and we are going to console.log stage.canvas.width like so. So you need to spell this correctly like so, and yeah. And before I will go with Ctrl Enter to test this, or Command Enter, I will just click anywhere to be able to change the color of my stage, and I am going to choose some color which is not white, basically, so I will be able to see where is my canvas, like so. Okay. Now I will go one more time in here, and you can see right now that this is going to be 750 by 750. Let me close all of these windows and let me open this one more time, because I do not want to have so many windows. And you can see that this error, by the way, doesn't mean like much. You can see that this is like 750. The reason this is 750 is because I can refresh this and we are going to have the same thing, is because I am zoomed in a little bit. So you can see that right now I was like 150%, so I'm going to put myself to 100, and right now with the 100, if I'm going to refresh this, I am going to get 500 like so. But as soon as I am going to zoom into my browser like so, I am going to get a different number, and that can be a little bit issue. Let me close this and let me for now go to the file, to the publish settings, and I'm going to choose that I would like to make this responsive, and in the responsive I want to choose both. It should be default, and I'm going to choose scale to fill visible area, and in here I want this option fit in view. So basically this is going to scale me this canvas, so it is going to cover my whole page. And right now if I go with the F12, I am going to have like 990, and if I am going to make this smaller like so, we are going to get a different number. Okay, this can be an issue, and we are going to try to figure this out. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create new layer, and on this new layer we are going to create some kind of shape. So I will go to the rectangle tool and I'm going to choose some fill. I can go with something blue, and I'm going to get rid of the stroke, so I would like to have only fill, and I am going to create a simple shape like so. Make sure that you are going to be on this new layer and not on the code. And what we could actually do is we can put code to the top, and we can log the code like so. So right now I am not going to be able to, I can delete this if I want. Right now if I would be on the code layer, I wouldn't be able to draw there. But when I have this layer logged, I am still able to write my JavaScript, and it's still going to be working. So yeah, I will go to this new layer and I'm going to create a shape like so, and I will have to convert this shape to the symbol. So I'm going to click on this, I will go to the modify, I will go convert to symbol or F8, and I want this to be movie clip. I can call this, so I can call this to be blue, and I am going to click OK. And now I will click on this and I'm going to choose an instance name, so I can see that it is a movie clip, and I'm going to call this to be blue1, for example. Now I will go to my code, and for now I am going to comment this out, and I can type that this.blue1 This refers to the timeline, main timeline right now. Blue one is the name that we have created, .x, and I'm going to for now make it to be 0, and I'm going to duplicate this with Ctrl D, and I'm going to put this blue y also to the 0. So right now what is going to happen is it's going to position me this in here like so. Let me for now get rid of this. I will go to the publish settings, and I'm not going to make this responsive for now, so I'm just going to unclick this, and I'm going to go with OK, Ctrl Enter. So right now the center of the shape is going to be in here, so shape is going to continue in here, and it's going to continue like so. So this is like only the part of the shape. The same thing if I go back to the Adobe Animate. So right now the shape is positioned in there like so. So Ctrl Enter, and yeah. But yeah, right now I am zoomed in, so I'm going to go with Ctrl and mouse wheel like so to go to 100. So yeah. Now if I would go to my code and I would decide that I want this to be, let me go to the correct one, F9, that I would like this to be 500 by 500 because that's the size of my stage. We are going to get this in here like so, and if I am going to put this to be 250, you probably know that this is going to put me this to the center of the stage. Okay, now we would like to do this with the stage canvas width and stage canvas height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create two variables. So I will go with let, and I'm going to call this to be stage width, or you can just call this width, or you can just call this W if you want, whatever, but I'm going to call this to be stage width, and I'm going to make this equal to stage.canvas.width. So I am just going to copy this from this comment, and comment is just // and this means that this is going to be ignored by JavaScript. I'm going to create one more variable. This is going to be stage height like so, and this is going to be stage.canvas.height like this. And right now what I'm going to do is the stage width and stage height width, if we are not zoomed in or we are not responsive, it should be 500 by 500. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this blue one x to be equal to stage.width, stage width divided by 2. So this should be 250, and the same thing with the stage height. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste this, and I'm going to divide this by 2, and yeah, I will go with Ctrl Enter, and I will go with F2. F12, and yeah, let me also console.log these numbers so we can see this. So I'm going to console.log stage width like so. I will just copy this and paste this, and I'm also going to console.log stage height. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste this. So I will go with Ctrl Enter F12, and it is going to be 500 by 500. So it is going to be in the center. Now if I am going to zoom into my browser like so, and I am going to refresh this, this is not anymore 500 by 500, and my shape is not going to be positioned in the center as I want it, and this is an issue. So if I go to 100, it is going to be positioned correctly, but otherwise it's not. The same thing if I, let me put this back to 100. If I go to the one more time file, publish settings, make responsive, scale to fill visible area, fit in view. Okay, so I'm going to go like this, Ctrl Enter. And right now this is going to be like 900 something, and it is going to be positioned very weird like so. Unlike if I am going to instead of typing stage width divided by 2, if I'm going to put in here 250, and I am going to put 250, which is like half of my stage. And if I go with Ctrl Enter, this is going to be, let me see if I don't have any error. Okay, let me try to open this one more time, Ctrl Enter. Okay, and I am going to have this positioned correctly. So it is going to, when I'm going to type number 250, it is going to automatically adjust this to the size of the canvas. And the same thing if I'm going to get rid of the in the publish settings, make responsive, okay, and I will go with Control Enter, and it is going to be in the center. And if I'm going to zoom in like so, it is still going to be in the same place as it should be. So how could we use this with the, and this is fine that it is going to automatically recalculate these numbers. But I would like to use the stage width, and I would like to use stage height, and I would like this to work correctly. I'm going to go one more time divided by 2, and I'm going to go one more time divided by 2, and yeah, and we can see that that we have this issue. Right now we have this responsive, and we are going to no, we don't have this responsive. We can make this responsive if we want, or we can zoom in the browser. That really doesn't matter. It is going to do the same thing. So yeah, I will go to 100, but right now it's not going to make a difference. So yeah. So what I am going to do is I am going to for now get rid of this divided by 2 and divided by 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with stage width, and I am going to divide this stage width by stage dot scale x, and I am going to divide this by stage dot scale y, like so. Okay, and I am going to put this to the parentheses because I want this whole number divide by 2. So I am going to go like this, and I'm going to go like this, like so. Okay, and I am going to right now go and divide this by 2, the whole thing, and I'm going to divide this by 2. So right now we have the same thing. We have like stage width divided by 2 and stage height divided by 2, but before of that we are dividing stage width with stage.scale x. Right now if I go with Control Enter, this is going to be positioned correctly. If I make this smaller, like so, it is going to be positioned correctly, and so on. So yeah, and I am not really sure. Let me right now try if I want. I can instead of doing this in here, I can put it in the variable. So I am going to get rid of. I am going to get rid of all of this like so, and I'm going to get rid of this like so, and I'm going to put it back to stage width, and I'm going to put this back to stage height like so, and we can try to divide this variable. So I'm going to put this to the parentheses like so. So stage.width is going to be equal to stage.canvas.width, and we are going to divide this by stage.scale x. And we are going to put the same thing with this one, and we are going to divide this one with stage dot scale y, like so. And right now we are going to go only with the stage width divided by 2 and stage height divided by 2. I will go with Control Enter, and I will go with F12. And right now this is going to always show me this as 500, because before of that we didn't adjust the variable, and we was console.logging the variable, so that's why the variable was still like 900 something or whatever. But right now we are going to adjust this variable, so it is going to be correctly. And then in this blue one x, we already have this adjusted, and we are just dividing this by 2. So yeah, right now if I have this responsive like so. It is always going to be 500, and it is always going to be placed correctly. And if I go to the file and I go to the publish settings, and I will unmake this, I am not going to make this responsive, and I will go with Control Enter, and this is going to be fine. And if I'm going to zoom in like so, and I'm going to refresh this is still going to be fine, and it is still going to be 500. So yeah, and if you don't know, try to think about it, why we are dividing this by stage.scale x and stage.scale y. It's not that hard, but it could be hard to explain this right now. So yeah, I just show you that it doesn't work without it. I showed you that it works with it. So yeah, if you want, you can try to think about it a little bit, but yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is all. I just wanted to show you, and there are many usages of this stage.canvas bit. We can always go with just number when we know how big is our stage, but yeah, I just wanted to show you. So if anyone have been here until the end, you can write me that in the comment. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, thank you very much. I hope that you have learned something, and I hope that you will be able to use this in your projects. And yeah, thank you and goodbye.